a together one, like yay, hi, yay. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. I am award-winning filmmaker Palmira Muniz, and today we're taking a peek into the creative process with something I like to call Table Read Club. This is the very first time I'm making content like this, so I guess let me know if you like it. But be nice, not too much. We're reading from my original short horror film called Artificial Inheritance. And it's about a girl named Julia whose estranged grandmother just passes away. And after animating her grandmother's photos with AI, Julia opens a portal to her real family inheritance. If you look here, this is a look into my lookbook, kind of like a pitch deck that I made for a fellowship application. I didn't get the fellowship, but it is what it is. I still really like this lookbook. So it kind of gives like the vibes of the movie, the tone, the, synopsis, what the characters are like, everything that you would visualize the film, how you would visualize the film on paper, is what the pitch deck is supposed to look like. I know folks out there would have different opinions on what pitch decks are supposed to look like. I did the best I could. If I had to describe the film, I would say it's a creepy, supernatural sci-fi horror film about family and grief. For this project, I'm working with the fabulous actresses Darlene Tonti and Divoyé. If you've been following me for a bit, you may recognize them from my short horror film, Star 67. So, of course, I wanted to connect with them again on this project. Show them some love on their socials, which I will add to the show notes. Let's get into it. From my observation from friends and their older, because all my friends have older sisters, that their oldest sister, usually like just the oldest child, they tend to be much more forgiving. And so because the both of you are going to be playing sisters, not that one is playing the brother that is Derek. Mm-hmm. This is like a different conversation now. So like Derek is the character that is Derek, a brother, is just mad that he had to be responsible for the family. Like he's just mad, right? Where now that we're reading them as sisters, it feels like that Julia has done something specific to D in the past. That D is mad for a very specific reason. Like she's been the very forgiving sister her entire life, but making them sisters instead of a brother and sister, it feels like Julia is somebody who has done something to D in the past. Whereas if they were just brother and sister, it feels like Julia may not have had to do anything to make Derek that angry. Like, unfortunately,
he's just older and annoyed.
Yeah, he's just older and exactly. He's just older and annoyed. Where unfortunately, like older sisters are not allowed to have that kind of emotion. Mm-hmm. So so Darlene, I kind of want you to read it like Julia is your little sister, but she did something that really hurt you, and you're kind of holding it together like, I'm only here so I don't get fined. You know what I mean? Like you're like you love her, but that was kind of the final straw. And then you had to see her at the funeral, fucking ripping off the necklace from grandma, knowing damn well that should have been your necklace. Yeah, I know. I did write Julia kind of messy.
Okay.
Divoyé, with Julia, since that last time that she did do something to D, she's grown a lot since then. But what happens when you used to fuck up a lot and now you've grown since then, people won't let you forget it, right? Mm-hmm. Like people won't let you live it down. So it's a lot of tug and pull with Julia when it comes to D. So like D is always consistently mad. But like Julia tries and then she like is like fuck. And then she tries again with D and then nothing happens. And then with the journal, I want you to like when you're bringing up the journal, it's kind of like a bid for togetherness. Like, look, this is grandma's journal. Like, we need to decipher what this is. But D is constantly shooting you down. So, you're growing more frustrated because you have something really important to share to D, but of course, you being the youngest, no one's listening again, right? So, in this conversation, both girls are in the same room, both characters are in the same room, but they're not having the same conversation. They're not on the same page. They don't know the same things, right? Like, D knows the past of the family and the secrets of the family that are the reason why Julia saying that spell is a really bad idea. Julia knows there's a journal there that grandma was low-key kind of evil, and that that something is going on. So they're talking at each other, but not with each other. There's no solution by the end of this conversation. I know that's a lot in like just 2 pages, but I was just thinking about how the gender swap does like kind of change the dynamic with with Derek and Julia. And I don't have a sister, so like it's more of my imagination of like, unfortunately, women are just like programmed to be more forgiving. Maybe not with each other, but within families, like that older sister trope. I'm an only sister, so like I'm forced to be forgiving just based on my gender. So I'm imagining like what it would be like for oldest sisters, like having to always hold it down, and then to the point where like the person who is supposed to hold it down with you betrays you, then it's like, you know what, fuck all y'all. And so that's kind of just where the place that I'm coming from.
Okay. I like it. Much better.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions?
Mm-mm. I think I got it now. Yeah, because the fact that like it was a boy, I was trying to like be a little bit like more aggressive, and but now that I'm like, oh, it's sister. Okay, yeah, of course, because I've seen older sisters and how they act, so I'm like, okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. Don't play it masculine, whatever that means, right? Like, it's make it your own. If you were just that, if you didn't see a name and it was just that dialogue, like how would you make it your own? As like a pissed off, frustrated eldest daughter, whose little sister ain't shit in her mind, and like grandma just died. There's a freaking folklore on our family, and my sister just said the spell. Goddamn, and so it's like that part where she does say the spell. I'm gonna do a little bit more blocking in a second, but like that part, like I kind of want that part to like take the wind out of you. You know what I'm saying? But let's read it again, and then we can massage what is needed. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do. Can we go from Julia stands up and reaches for her back pocket?
Oh, Julia.
So that's you. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look, D, we gotta talk.
Honor them? Q? Can't you have some respect? Just this once?
What is the big deal? It's just some AI shit.
In Star 67, it was more of an eerie, spooky, long-waited kind of silence, pockets of silence. With this movie, it's pockets of urgency, and then they're halted to a stop to make the audience feel uncomfortable, right? Like to kind of just like give the audience a lot of like emotional whiplash.
D!
Grandma loves you.
That's so cute.
Good job. How do you guys feel?
Good. I like that more.
Yeah. Oh, you guys want to give it one more read since we have a little bit of time?
Yeah. No, I think I messed up. I'm sorry. I kept interrupting you.
No, that's totally fine. So let's do this. If you're like If there's nothing wrong with like a little beat. So like, just if there's a stage direction, you know, if you want, if like you wait a second and I don't start reading, then go for it. And I will shut my mouth. Interior, grandma's house, dining room. Insert computer screen. It's Gilda's AI on screen. Grandma loves you. Interior, grandma's house, dining room table. D looks over Julia's shoulder. She's pensive and stoic.
What the hell is this?
I thought it would be cute. Everyone online's doing it with their grandparents' pictures to honor them, you know?
Julia stands up and reaches for her back pocket.
Look, D, we gotta talk.
Honor them? Cute? Can't you have some respect? Just this once.
What is the big deal? It's just some AI shit.
D examines Julia. Her eyes shift and she realizes.
Are you wearing her necklace?
I found her journal.
Take that shit off right now.
D!
You did rip it off her. I knew I caught your greedy little hands in that casket. I just fucking knew
D,
it.
please don't overreact.
After the shit you pulled at the funeral, she was smart leaving you out of the will. I was the one that was there for her. I knew what would happen to us if I wasn't.
What?
Me. I saved us, but nobody thought about me. What about me?
Listen to me. What about the journal?
What are you talking about?
I can't read most of it, but there's something here that says, from the root, the seed will start again. What does that mean? D.
Julia, stop. You don't know what you've done.
What's going on?
The table shakes, the windows shake, the lights flicker.
D, what is going on?
The lights continue to flicker on and off.
You don't get it, Jules!
The lights flicker on and off, then on, then off.
D?
It was supposed to end with her!
The lights flicker off, then back on. D is gone.
D? D!
Grandma loves you. Julia slowly turns to face her computer. We see the AI Gilda, but she is no longer smiling. We see an enraged AI Gilda with the corners of her mouth pointed down and her eyebrows furrowed. The eyes behind the cat eye glasses are beady and black. Grandma loves you, Grandma loves you, Grandma loves you, Grandma loves you, Grandma loves you. End of Act 2. Nice, you guys. Nice read. Divoyé, I really like at the end part. That was really, I was like, oh, that broke me.
So what happens is the lights flickering, and then when they come on, she's here.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. So it's like, bitch, like, where you at? Exactly.
Okay.
All right, y'all. That's all I've got for today. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.